Hi everyone, just another trans elder here today. I am going to get some exercise in today. On this video, I'm going to do I won't do another short one. I think I'll do a little longer video. I think the shorts are fun in order to kind of get numbers up for YouTube's sake. They like to see so many views on something, and if you do a short, for some reason people watch those a lot, so the stats in my channel go up and I get thumbs up by the YouTube gods. And it's fun to see that, but I'm not really encouraged by all of that. So anyway, but if you do subscribe to my channel, that does help, and the algorithm find me. Otherwise, I am so rare, there's no money in distributing my content. There's just not enough of me to go around, or enough entertainment value in what I have to offer. I gotta push this button. Oh, wait a minute. Let me pause this. Start over again. It's not like the old machines, you just turn the dial. This is a pretty new machine. It's really cool. I can like go all the way down to cold, and I can let the machine decide how much water to put in it, and then I can just say a normal thing, and that's that. So I mean, that's a good machine. I got it before all the tariffs come in. Okay, and I also got a nice dryer too. So I'm on my way to a trek. What I've got going on today is CoQ10. I've been on it for like 3 days now. I do take a statin, and all of my panels are really good. My doctors are totally loving all of my panels when it comes to metabolic except for type 2 diabetes, which is me in remission, and I'm controlling that. Lately, they want to look at what's going on with my kidneys, but I think that maybe some of the CoQ10 and the statin and maybe some dehydration may having something to do with that. So that's enough of this, but it is a phenomenon of aging. It's my video log about how I'm doing today at 72, and I'll be 72 coming up not too long from now. So yeah, 73. Okay, on my way out for a long trek. Actually, it's not long. It's 3.2, 3.3 miles, depends on how many times I forget to take one loop or not. Sometimes I forget one area and I go around twice before I remember I've already been this way. So that, again, the phenomenon of aging, I don't know if it has anything to do with that, or the fact that I've already done 1.5 miles and I'm in some other kind of zone. That's usually what happens to me. I go into another zone at about maybe 30 minutes from now. So at least half of my trek here, besides me rambling on, is exactly that. I just ramble on. It's like I'm not there, and I'm in another world until I get back. So I will see you on this video, or I will see myself on this video when I get back, and then I'm going to look at my stats and I'm going to post it. And I think I'm going to try to make a little longer video, and just for the heck of it, today is Sunday, and it's going to be so hot. I've got a couple things I want to talk about, I guess. We'll see. So I'll get on my way, right? Yeah, okay, here we go. Well, I was going to set my camera up out there and talk about how my trek went today, but it went pretty good. The CoQ10 did real well, but this weather for the end of July is crazy here for Southern California, at least in North County, San Diego. We're a coastal desert, not monsoony type weather where it starts sprinkling. I'm not cooling down because it's just so humid. I'm going to go inside and take advantage of some air I have in there. And yeah, I did real well. I'll show you my stats as for my video log, as well as who's ever watching on the channel. So I'll continue this video after a little later. 95 Fahrenheit. Almost 96 now. My goodness, that's in the barn. and it's warm. So what I thought I would do, and I'm sure my clothes are going to dry really fast today. So I've cooled off. I'm actually really nice and cool right now, even though it's 95 out here. I won't be out here very long. I plan on just editing a video for today. That's what I'm going to do. And then take some pictures of my shapeshifter. I got to do that as well. Um, so I was thinking that I was going to put this on my log today. I've been asked to help somebody tomorrow. I actually was asked last week if I would consider helping somebody set up their computer, and they're a senior, and this lady is having some second thoughts about becoming literate in the computer world, or even getting to learn how to text. So there are a lot of people out there that don't have any social media, know how to use an iPhone or any of that. This is one of those people that have not been exposed to any of that kind of media. They have no clue about the cloud or the internet or any of that. I'm going to start from basics. Now that's going to be a little bit of a challenge, only because I've got to do some assessment. I don't even know if she has internet connection. She says she's paying a lot of money for all of her communications where she lives. So she thinks that she should have it there. So we'll find out. Maybe she's speaking of Wi-Fi. I don't know. And the where I'm going is in a nice area, actually. It's going to be near the coast. Actually, I could walk to the beach from there, and that would be kind of cool to do, but that's not going to be my mission. My mission is to go there tomorrow and to see what I can do to help her come online and communicate with her friends a little bit more easily than what she is able to do today. So that was why I was asked to do what I'm doing, because her friends are calling. If they talk to her on the phone and she doesn't know how to use texting. So anyway, yada yada. That's what happens when you get older and you're talking about another generation. Now, this generation is a little bit older than I am, and I'm 73. I'll be 73. So the, those are just the very, very late, or the very beginning of baby boomers, if there was such a thing, back in the late or early 50s, late 40s. So yeah, that's a whole different time when people grew up and all of that. We just didn't have iPhones, so they didn't have any of that stuff for the longest time. So anyway, I'm rambling on. So now I'm going to move this over, and that's about my only concern. Oh, and I called this person, and we had a chat about what her challenges might be if I'm going to teach her this from scratch, and kind of set myself up as being the teacher, and she's going to be the student, because I got a feeling I'm going to be dealing with somebody with maybe some challenges, some mental challenges. And in talking to her, I discovered that, yep, that's going to be the case, because she said she has dyslexia. And then going, okay, now, what am I going to do to try to teach somebody how to use an iPad or an iPhone or tablet that has dyslexia? Well, then I'm thinking, well, that's a handicap in a way. It's a learning disability. And that might be an easy thing, because there's a lot of things that dyslexic people can say the right thing. It's just when they write it or translate it, it's when it gets jumbled. So if you tell the phone something, it's usually going to be correct. The phone's going to be correct when they may not be, when they translate it from mouth to, you know what I mean? So anyway, that's what dyslexia is. It's got all kinds of pieces to dyslexic. I've had people who work with me that had dyslexia, and they do just absolutely fine. They've learned how to cope with their particular challenges. So, I think that's about the end of the video for today. Yeah, there was my video log. I told you about that. Did okay. I think that the CoQ10, the coenzyme 10, whatever that good stuff is. I think that's just a technical name for it, but that is an enzyme. We all make it, except for I understand that people who are on statins, like I'm on a statin, my blood sugar, I think I've said this earlier, my blood chemistry is fine. So I think I'm going to not go there again and just say, thanks for watching. A longer video than I normally put together, but that's my channel. So we'll talk to you later. Bye.